Hello and welcome everybody to the executive summary for the end of market 16th of June 2014. Let's have a quick look at the S&P 500. So here we can see we talked about the breakout and the retest of the support last week. We've seen exactly that. We broke the trend line, hit the Fibonacci resistance, which was at 1960, and we're now testing the support now. So breakout, retest, we're looking now at potentially bullish move from this area as it has held and respected that support. So looking at potential watches for tomorrow's market, for those of you who've been following along with the last 2 weeks of executive summaries, you can of course go to the YouTube channel, youtube.com/Mr. Aussie John, where you're currently watching this video, and check it out. Of all the stocks we've picked, I think almost all of them have gone up or down if they're shorts. So doing well so far, and with that continuation, we're going to look at more so some potential longs in today's session. So let's start with AARP. This one has got a considerable amount of kind of downward consolidation. You can see it's been held back for a while, but then created a double bottom with higher lows here over this last little while. You can see that nice system of support coming in on the macro scale, bouncing off of that, and we've got the money flow moving nicely up as we've had fairly sideways movement. But this has been recovering very, very well, and of course we broke through that resistance today with the volume going up, just slightly about 10% increase in volume. What grabbed my attention about this potential, however, is the insiders. If we actually have a look here at AARP, you can see that we've had consistent purchasing from all of the insiders, really, from the CFO, CEO, director, vice chairman, president, just purchase, all through since February this year. $500,000, $1 million lots, leading all the way into May. So those prices kind of around that $20 price. That's exactly where we're at now. So this could have an exciting rally, and I'd be looking at that as at least a potential up towards the 2150. So potential options trade, but could be of course even higher than that. So that's got the momentum behind it from the 9-day exponential moving average. So this could of course continue climbing with 2150, yes, being resistance, but you can see that it's already been tested once, twice, 3 times, and it also wasn't a very dramatic sell-off at these levels either before. It was a slow and gradual turn. So the strength of this is not as strong as, for example, up here where it was straight up, straight down. So there's AARP looking interesting from this breakthrough today. Next on the list was BV. Now BV is a pennant formation. You can see that it's had a kick up in the volume. The money flow also making new highs, certainly stronger highs than it's ever had before at previously higher prices. So looking at this as a more of a possible breakout, looking at a rally of up from 750 up to 850 potentially, or just under 850, looking at the extension of that pennant over here. Of course, the volume started to kick out as it broke today, and so bit of a mix on the insiders. There's been selling from one particular individual on BV and buying to complement it from the other directors. So there's a bit of a share switch over between the board on the insiders with BV, but interesting nonetheless. A breakout pennant formation trade there towards that level at 850. You can see that was the previous area that it had struggled with, rallied and shot straight down from that base drop over here. So I would be looking at that to be coming up to this level at 832, where I'd start to be looking at getting a little nervous of the rally. RM, something we've been talking about for several weeks as a lovely little recovery trade. This one has now breached through zero, so we're getting a buy signal from the money flow. Volume has been increasing steadily. This is something we've been on the watch now for 2 weeks, and it finally triggered through the area we were wanting it to today. So great entry opportunity in today's trading, and this one could have a substantial rally from here. It's been pressured from the moving averages and this downward system for quite a long time, and it's finally looking like it's going to have its day in the sun. So if this fills the gap up to the bottom end of this support, I mean, we're looking at $15 to the 2022 area. So if the market rally can hold, this could be a momentum recovery stock that could really bode well. Another one that's looking at very strong today. So this one from 15 up to 2022. SNTA, Centera Pharmaceuticals, very similar to our pick on Infinity Pharmaceuticals a few weeks ago. That one 2 weeks ago went up 18-20% after we'd highlighted it in our executive summary. This one, very similar kind of pattern. You can see this consolidation from both time frames, and you can see what's happened here is it broke this consolidation, rallied, hit this consolidation, squeezed between, caught momentum from the 9 and 20-day moving average, and has now pushed up, broke back down, and today had a nice big push in the volume. And if we go into the hourly chart, we'll see a little bit closer up that nice big kick as we come and break that short-term kind of hourly trend that was forming up here. So looking like it's now getting support from this level. This could offer a 410, just under 410 support zone. But as a rally potential, this stock has typically been able to make 20-30% gains in very short periods of time. And if you have a look at where that short-term resistance would be, we'd be looking at just shy of this $5.30 area, which certainly would give a potential of a 20% rally from here. So there's SNTA. And finally, KBIO. This one looking like a bit of a flag formation play. Had a big shot up, the volume accompanying it going from 117,000 to 963,000, and obviously rallying strongly. And if you look at where that could potentially lead us to an extension of that flag, we'd be looking at a rally here from the 207 to 210 area up to as high here as 250. So again, once again, a potential 20% extension move here if this were to play out. Now, a lot of these, of course, they're all long focused, so can make sure that you're considering the markets holding support when looking at these, and consider your own risk profile. Trading does involve risk. These are not recommendations to buy or sell, but hopefully these will certainly help your watch list when considering candidates. If you are interested in learning more, make sure you register for our next free upcoming event by going to acornwealthcorp.com, and you can attend one of these workshops where we actually teach how we find these in the first place. So hope this helps. We'll see you all in the next executive summary. Take care.